Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Terri Harper, former world champion, but set to make a new storm in a new division, obviously in a month now, March the 12th. Talk to us about how you're feeling and how excited you are to be here, obviously celebrating what's a big thing for women's boxing in Alycia Serrano.
Yes, when the fight first got announced, I'm saying to Andrew, we need to be there. We need to go and experience one of the greatest, not just female fights, but boxing fights in history. And the fact that we've been invited down today to the press conference, pinching myself still, and it's just amazing how far women's boxing's come, and it excites me for things that could happen in my career in the future.
Obviously, you're on a big card, Mick Conlan versus Lee Wood, and the card in Nottingham. The atmosphere on that night is going to be special. Yeah,
I boxed before at Nottingham on the Lee Wood card, and that's when I first started out professional, and that again were a very good night, and such a great fight and a great card to be on. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm very excited.
As for the main event, do you have any early predictions, although it is still a couple of months out?
This fight,
the Alycia Serrano, yeah, I didn't mean the Wood fight.
So for me, it's got to be Taylor, Katie. I just feel, obviously this is going to be a great fight, but I just feel like Katie's boxing brain and in and out on her feet and just being fast and sharp. But I do believe Serrano's going to come in and really bring her A game and give Katie a very great fight.
And obviously over the last weekend there was some big fights, obviously with Clarissa Shields fighting, and then the backlash after, not backlash, but the back and forth with her and Savannah was exciting to see as well. How did you feel when you were watching that?
No, I was sat at home watching it, and I was just having a little giggle. It's exciting, and it's great to see so much passion and just like between the two fighters. And I know they've had a beef going on for a while, and it'll be great to finally see that fight happen.
And then obviously back to yourself, doing it in a bit of a weird order, but obviously starting out, you're obviously super feather, now you're at lightweight. What's the differences that we're going to see?
So when I first turned over pro, I started up at lightweight, and everything, obviously Katie had everything tied up, still has now, but Andrew wanted me down at super feather just to get that experience, and just from having the year out, I have grown. I have matured and physically grown, and I have definitely outgrown the weight. So I just feel like I'll be better performing at the higher division, and now I've got nothing tying me down in super featherweight. I saw the chances now and see it as a fresh start, and yeah.
And you're obviously fighting for intercontinental belt as well, which is good to have at your first fight at lightweight, or first fight since being down and being world champion.
Yes, I told Andrew I just want to go nice and steady, a bit under the radar, but yeah, when it comes to Andrew, it doesn't happen that way. But yeah, I think it's a perfect fight to come back on, and obviously the international is going to get me up there in the rankings and eventually build up to the bigger fights.
No, I don't want to go there, but obviously we have to. Obviously, most recent fight with a loss to Alycia Baumgardner. Just how were you reflecting, obviously, the weeks and months after that? How difficult has it been?
It was a bad few days after the fight. Really got depressed down, and really beat myself up even more. But you know what? The time I had out after the fight, I had a good couple of weeks out of the gym, and it made me realise life still goes on, and it made me realise what means the most, which is the family and friends and your loved ones around you. And you got to remember, boxing, like this, it's just a sport, and you got to be enjoying this. You can't just be putting too much pressure on yourself, and I feel now like the pressure's gone, and I can get back to just enjoying the training, enjoying these occasions, and enjoying the big nights.
There you go. Thank you very much for your time. Yeah, looking forward to today and the future of women's boxing. It seems crazy that we're here, and obviously with headlining at Madison Square Garden, it's in very good shape at the moment, women's boxing, so thanks for your time.
Thank you.